We're here today interviewing Michelle Sutton, who is the author of The Dangerous Romance.
Danger at
Danger
the Door.
This is her book cover. Isn't that a honey? Michelle, tell us a little bit about Danger at the Door and how it came to be written.
Well, I was sitting actually in a Kentucky Fried Chicken one day, and I was watching this really attractive guy take orders. And I was thinking, I wonder if he had a lot of money and he's just like, maybe he owns this restaurant, but everyone thinks he's this Mr. Minimum Wage kind of guy. Anyway, so that's kind of what spawned the idea. So what I decided to do, and then I decided it'd be even more fun if nobody understood him and he didn't understand anyone else. But because I'm from Arizona, everybody speaks Spanish anyway, so that's no big surprise. So I gave him a really awkward, unheard of language, which is real, and I consulted with people who speak that language.
Really, what is it?
It's Macedonian. What's the likelihood?
Far
huh?
out.
Yeah, and there's a little Greek in the book too. So, anyway, so I wanted to have a language barrier be one of the funny aspects of the story, and when I originally wrote it, it wasn't a romantic suspense, it was just a romance, but I had a creepy thug in there, and someone said if I added just a few more scenes, it would be a romantic suspense, so I did.
Awesome.
So that's how it was spawned, yeah.
Who published this book?
Desert Breeze.
And they are a...
They're an e-publisher.
Okay.
And their website is www.desertbreeze.com.
Okay. So what has been the reception for this book? How has it been received by your readers?
So far, so good, actually. And it was a bestseller for August.
Yay!
So that was nice. At first, I wasn't sure that the cover reflected the theme of the book because it's really quite a romancy story. But it does scare sufficiently, apparently, and it does work. The cover does work for it. But my hero, he's delivering a pizza, and it's a botched order. And my heroine is celebrating her first anniversary of being an almost widow. They were going to get married. He died in a car accident, like right before they were going to get married.
Oh.
But she had already moved into the house and everything, so she has no money, but she has this big mansion-like house because he was a surgeon.
Oh my word.
So, you know, it looks like she's rich, and he actually looks like he's poor because here he is, Mr. Doesn't Speak English, drives up in a little funky pizza delivery car, but he actually owns a Hummer H2, and it's all paid for. So I won't give away, you know, the plot because that would be no fun.
Okay.
But let's just say she's also very agoraphobic. She feels like somebody's watching her, and somebody actually is.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What is the spiritual thread running through the romance?
Well, actually, my original version got a little bit more into that even than this one. But people from Macedonia, a lot of people think because that's that part of the world that it's in, that there's a lot of Muslims there, but there's not. There's a lot more Orthodox Christians. So I kind of get a little bit into that. What's the difference between a relationship and a religion? And that kind of comes out as part of the story, especially when he goes to his hometown and tries to explain to his family what's different about him. Mm-hmm. And they're not getting it, but some of them start to get it. And she is a Christian, but she hasn't done anything with it for a long, long time. And so he challenges her on that. If you believe in Christ, you are a Christian. And he kind of gets a little bit into some support, some counseling with her, and it does change her life, and she starts trusting again.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's the ultimate hero.
So this sounds like a riveting read.
I think it is. I mean, anybody who can sit at a laptop and read an entire book from start to finish without moving must be a pretty good book. That's pretty much what I'm told.
I'll bet that's happened.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Best luck on the rest of your releases that are coming up.
Yes, I have one coming up in January. It's called First Impressions, and it's about a saloon girl from Tombstone who is very shy, so she decides she's going to dress up in a saloon girl costume to learn how to flirt, but she's really not very good at it.
That sounds wonderful.
It's actually quite fun.
We'll look forward to it.
Alrighty,
Thank you, Michelle.
Bye.